uh, I will tell you a little bit about my process. So I'm not going to talk too much. I'm not going to go into too great detail of it right here, right now, because I will be going into more detail soon. But I will just tell you that I do a lot of pre-writing. And so some of you talked about outlining, which is absolutely wonderful. But I like to start the process with writing first. And actually, I just taught a workshop with a few attorneys who were quite dismayed to hear that they shouldn't use their fancy outline, really special, detailed outline that they learned in, it took so much time and energy to learn in law school, that they shouldn't use that first. And that kind of rocked their world a little bit. But they really did kind of latch onto it and really like it in the end. So we'll be doing some brainstorming, which you've certainly heard of, zero drafting, which is the same as free writing, I'll talk more about. And we won't really get to any expansion exercises, but that's something that you could do with me later on if you decide to follow up. Okay, so let's continue. Outlining, as I said, is a great part of the process. I just like it to come a little later. Drafting. So I talk about this zero draft. The drafting here would be a first draft, which people often think is already their first draft, but isn't. And then, of course, revising, and then even proofing. And so, again, people kind of sometimes confuse those two. Revising and proofing are the same thing, but they're actually not. Okay, so we'll get into that in more detail.